At this point, Caitlin Clark is getting hurt damn near every week, and it's looking intentional. At least that's what it's looking like from this footage that was released today. So there was new footage that has come out of potentially, I'm gonna say allegedly, Jacy Sheldon kneeing Caitlin Clark in the groin. Yes, kneeing her in the groin.
The woman who is carrying the WNBA alone was recently taken out by someone who obviously has unresolved business. The league's biggest star was seen sobbing as she staggered off the court after Jacy Sheldon, fresh off her eye-poking antics from their previous encounter, was seen kneeing Caitlin Clark in the groin. And you know what? There was no review, no foul call, and no repercussions.
Why is it a problem that Caitlin Clark is calling out this referee? God forbid she finally stands up for herself. I mean, these WNBA refs are garbage, and they've been letting her get absolutely mugged on a nightly basis. Matter of fact, one of the players last night on the Connecticut Sun, or whatever they're called, literally targeted her groin.
This isn't Jacy Sheldon's first rodeo with cheap shots against Clark. In their previous encounter, Sheldon poked Clark directly in the eye during the third quarter. The eye poke was so blatant that even the most lenient observers couldn't pretend it was accidental. Clark immediately confronted Sheldon about the dirty play, but instead of backing down, Sheldon escalated the situation by bumping Clark, which led to Marina Mabry shoving Clark to the ground from behind.
It looked like Caitlin Clark looked like she got a little hurt towards the end there. Is there any update on her injury?
No update. Just felt a little something in her groin, so we'll get it evaluated and see what happens from there.
Yeah, just kind of follow up on that. Looked like she was kind of grabbing at her right groin area. Is that the concern?
Yeah, if that's the one she was grabbing at. I don't know which one it was, but yeah, I mean, that's it.
In the end, Sheldon was given a flagrant one and a pitiful $2,000 fine. $2,000 for purposefully stabbing someone in the eye. That is less than what the majority of people spend on a good laptop. Additionally, it is meant to discourage professional athletes from purposefully harming the league's reputation. You must be joking with me.
The situation at the end of the game was all that, was what ended up injuring Caitlin Clark. Because you guys did not see, first of all, this happened earlier in the game. So Caitlin Clark took a knee to the groin from Jacy Sheldon. And by the way, this is not, I don't even know if this is a dangerous play or not. I don't think it's a dangerous play. I don't think this is a dangerous play from Sheldon, but it's a foul. It is clearly a foul. And obviously, this is called as a no call. This is called as a no call. I don't know. Jacy Sheldon here sticking up her leg and hitting Caitlin Clark in the left groin. How is that not a foul?
But apparently that slap on the wrist wasn't enough of a deterrent because Sheldon came back swinging. Literally, during their latest matchup, new footage appears to show the exact moment when Sheldon delivered a knee to Clark's groin area. This wasn't some inadvertent contact during a rebounding situation or collision while going for a loose ball. This was targeted, deliberate, and absolutely disgusting. Clark took the hit, tried to continue playing, but eventually had to leave the game in tears as her groin injury became too much to bear.
Aftermath. So there's a referee standing right there. We all can see. Look, Jacy Sheldon knees CC in the groin. Can you guys see this right here? You guys see that? That is a knee. Jacy Sheldon's knee is all the way fully, her whole leg is fully extended off the ground into Caitlin Clark's hand and groin area. You clearly see.
For Clark, who had already been battling many ailments this season, the timing couldn't be worse. She was only recovering from a series of leg injuries that had kept her out of 9 games. However, players who appear more interested in getting her out than competing are deliberately targeting her, preventing her from recuperating and participating in the sport she loves.
Did you see last night Caitlin Clark holding her groin, digging her head in the stanchion in pain, tears coming to her eyes, all the emotion hitting her at once, whether it's mental exhaustion, frustration with another injury, feeling a pop in the groin, feeling something in the groin that you know isn't.
Would you kindly subscribe if you're enjoying The worst part is still to come. The play did not result in a foul call. Not at all. Nothing. The referees, who have frequently come under fire for how they handled Clark's rough play, once again chose to ignore what was taking place in front of them. Colin, Clark's own brother, blamed the officiating on social media, stating, "Make no mistake, this is on the reffing," prior to the post being removed. However, he is entirely correct. Players are aware that they may attack Clark without facing any repercussions because of the atmosphere the referees have fostered.
This is from Caitlin Clark's brother. Caitlin Clark's brother, as soon as she got injured, tweeted this out. Make no mistake, this is on the reffing. This is on the reffing. This tweet lasted about 30 minutes. It lasted about 30 minutes. And if we're going to be honest, he's on the money. He is. He's absolutely.
This goes beyond poor officiating. It's deliberate carelessness. Stephanie White, the coach of the Fever, has been outspoken about the appalling treatment her team receives from referees, saying, "The disrespect for our team right now has been pretty unbelievable." She has repeatedly criticized the referees for permitting the violent play to reach deadly proportions, but her warnings have gone unanswered. As White pointed out, the league has a mechanism for teams to voice complaints about officiating, but I'm not sure if I believe it to be effective.